So I'm standing here sending my dog to Valhalla because I'm too weak to bury her. I can't dig a fucking hole anymore like I used to. And the little asshole I'm looking at over here that keeps getting out into the middle pasture keeps digging up dogs, buried, and takes a toll on me. I've had to put a number of them down in the last little bit. I've lost a number of puppies, 6 of them to be exact, over the last little bit, and I'm just fucking tired, So hopefully the Viking funeral will work, and I had enough pallet wood to send her off properly so that nobody would dig her up and drag her corpse around for a few days like this. Hold on. So this little asshole named Jack does. Jack is the one that gets out all the time, and I can't keep him in. And he showed Bruno how to do it. He's the other black dog, and Bruno was the dog I was trying to get in yesterday morning when Bella got out and got hit and died. I had to put her down in the front yard. She was hurt really bad. I don't know if you can tell it. My face is swollen. She bit me pretty bad on my face. And I don't blame her. I would have bit me too. It's one of those things. I just don't know. Been in connection with a company that was gonna fly me out, pay me per diem, fly me back home, pay me while I was home, pay me a good wage by the hour, and it's gradually went to, you're on your fucking own, fly yourself here, we'll reimburse you for all your expenses. And so that basically cuts my wage at least in half, if not 2/3. Fuck, I can make that at home, sleep in my own bed every fucking night. Before I started trying to dig that hole, I was like, I've slept in a hole I dug in the dirt. If I can just get flown up there, I'll camp in the fucking woods and take a shower at the Buc-ee's, and yeah, I ain't that hard anymore. I ain't nearly as hard as I used to be. I used to be Staff Sergeant Kaiser. I was in charge of a dozen men and over $1 million worth of equipment, and now I'm Joe shit. Not worthy of a fucking occupation or a job or reasonable pay because, I'm fucking old and covered in tattoos and I look like shit. And, and because I look like shit, I can't get a job and an occupation or, a decent wage for work that I contract for. And because I can't get a decent wage or a job or anything, I look like shit, and you see where that's going. And I'm just really fucking tired, This isn't a sad thing. I'm not sad at all. I'm actually pretty happy. It's not about being vengeful, because I really don't wish anyone in my life any ill. Even the people that have done me wrong, they'll reconcile it in their own way, in their own time, and come to whatever conclusions they do or not. And it's really none of my concern. It's not about selfishness. And in fact, it'll free up somebody from the burden that I am. And it's not about fear. I don't fear any man. I carried this bayonet in Iraq and Afghanistan, and it's been my experience, you put that bayonet once in somebody's groin, it does two things. It severs the ilium from the ischium, and it severs both iliac vessels, meaning that you're going to kind of stay right where I put you, because you're not going to be able to walk anymore, and you're going to bleed out inside of about 2 minutes. Then it's further been my experience, when you withdraw the bayonet, they collapse, and then they curl into a ball and turn their back to you. And you put that bayonet once under each shoulder blade, it does two things. It severs both of the pulmonary vessels, and which means that you'll bleed out in about 2 minutes, irrespective of the fatal wound you've already received. Your lungs will fill with blood, it'll collapse both lungs, and you'll suffocate. And if you're feeling really merciful, go ahead and put that bayonet once in their kidney, and they'll pass out from the pain, and they'll die before they regain consciousness. So I've earned a rest. This is entirely about control. My entire life, my whole fucking life, I've been under somebody's control. My parents, my grandparents, uncles, brothers, sisters, mothers, cousins, bosses, teachers, preachers, cops, and elders, employers, you know. And a couple of years ago, I became my own boss, and I thought for once I would have some control, and I still don't have any control. And so this is about control. This is about ultimately having the last word, and about having complete and final control over my destiny. And so don't think this is a sad thing. This is a happy thing. You know, this is me finally having a say in the direction of my life. And there's going to be a lot of things said about me and so on in the next little bit. And you know, and I end all of my videos with love y'all, and I mean that. I really do. I mean it. I love all y'all. And you know, and don't stand over my grave and cry. Rejoice. Send me to Valhalla, just like my dog. Love y'all.